Hello and welcome to episode 6 of Eye on the Tigers, a podcast all about the National Ice Hockey League, but one that always has an eye on the Telford Tigers. Episode 6 is going to be taking a look at how the Telford Tigers are shaping up for this season, for the upcoming season, but just before we do, there was some incredibly tragic news that I'm sure most, if not all of you, will have seen since I recorded episode 5, and that was the very untimely death of Alex Graham. Completely at a loss for words. It really is nothing that I can say on it. I think loads of people have already commented very extensively on it, and really, I would just like to give my thoughts and best wishes to his family and friends. Take a look, as promised, at the Telford Tigers and how they're shaping up for the upcoming season. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a look at the players who have been confirmed as leaving the Telford Tigers, and then also take a look at the players that we have confirmed as signed for the upcoming season. So, starting with the outs, and apologies as always, I've got some information just on screen to my right. So, take a look at the players who will not be returning next season. What I'll do is I'll start off with the players who've confirmed they're retiring, which is Gareth O'Flaherty and Tom Carlon. So take a look, stats for last season. So Gareth O'Flaherty, 19 games, no goals, 4 assists for a total of 4 points, no penalty minutes. For Tom Carlon, it was 21 games played, 5 plus 13 to give 18 points in total, and 16 penalty minutes as well. Moving on, most recent, moving on if you like, was Corey Goodison. Nothing further said about where he's going or if he'll be playing next season. In terms of his season last year, so it was 40 games played, 4 plus 10 for 14 points, and also 14 penalty minutes. Goodison has been an excellent player for us at that time. That's going to be a big loss at the back, I think. We've also got 3 forwards confirmed as going to other clubs, so we'll take a look at those one by one. So first off, Brody Jesson. He's confirmed that he has signed for the Deeside Dragons. Last season for the Tigers, it was 56 games played, 8 plus 16 for 24 points and 53 penalty minutes in total. Good solid player, put up some good numbers. Be a loss there, definitely. Charlie Webb also moving on. He's signed for the Solihull Barons. 20 games played, 1 plus nothing for 1 point and 0 penalty minutes. So Webb played for both Tigers and Tigers 2 last season, so across the 2 teams. Evidently sees a switch to the Barons as a good chance to get some more ice time at a league above what Tigers 2 are in, but a league below what the Tigers national side are in. And finally, perhaps the biggest loss, certainly in terms of points, is the one that we're probably all expecting, but hope he was going to go back to perhaps the Elite League instead of a national side. That's Rory Herman, who's gone to the MK Lightning. So last season it was 21 games played. In terms of points, it was 23 goals, 21 assists, so that was 44 points, and he also had 26 penalty minutes. 44 points in 21 games, so you look at somebody who's sort of 2 point a game player, that's going to be pretty difficult to replace. Certainly a big loss there in terms of the point production. We're likely to notice losing 2 points a game, quite simply, I think. Anyway, those are players who have gone. Best wishes to all of them, and big thank you for everything they've done for the Tigers over the respective amounts of time that they've been with the club. Moving on, in terms of the upcoming season, these are the following players that we have confirmed as having signed. What I will say is I'm recording this on Monday, so if we do get a signing Tuesday morning before this video goes live, apologies, haven't been able to get that one in. But anyway, the players that we do have confirmed signed for the upcoming season, I'm going to start with goal, defence, and then take a look at our forwards. So, in goal, we've had Brad Day confirmed, so he's going to be playing for us next season, and not only that, he's got a contract for the following season as well. In terms of last season, It was 56 games played, 4.16 goals against average, and a .878 save percentage. Perhaps not his best season, but we had just an awful run last season. There's no way of sort of getting away from it, and certainly not his fault. It was just as a team, things just weren't clicking. I think it would be fair to say. I'm very happy with this. I think he is up there as one of the best in the league, quite simply. So great to be able to not only re-sign him, but have him for 2 seasons. In terms of the defence, we have re-signed Henry Adams. So he played 35 games last season for the Tigers, 2+4 and 12 penalty minutes. Also, just add in that he did also play 18 games for the Sheffield Steel Dogs, where he recorded 0+2 and 2 penalty minutes. So pretty much played the whole season, and that would have given him 2 goals, 6 assists, so for 8 points and 14 penalty minutes. So only 14 penalty minutes, we should be able to be out on the ice plenty, which would be good. Also at the back, we can also play us forward, is Deacon Fielder. So 27 games played, 0+3 for 3 points and 70 penalty minutes over the course last season. Did have a leg injury, I believe it was broken leg last season, so hopefully he'll stay fit and healthy this season. Jake Price, 56 games played last season, 3+14 for 17 points in total and 88 penalty minutes. Good that he's re-signed. That's a strong player and one who I think is going to get better. Still quite young, so definitely good opportunities there to get better. And finally, in terms of the defence, Danny Rose is back. So last season, 56 games played, 7+26 to give 33 points in total and 30 penalty minutes. Danny Rose in the club many season. That's a great signing to be able to bring back. Great player, to be able to bring back. Very pleased there. So we've got 4 defencemen announced at the moment. That's shaping up pretty well. Happy with all of those. Moving on to the forwards. So we've got, at the moment, 5 forwards confirmed. So the first of whom is Harry Ferguson. He's new to the club, so last season he was at Glasgow Clan, where he played 54 games, no goals, no assists, and 6 penalty minutes. So this should be a good opportunity for him to get some ice time, and looking forward to him putting up some goals and assists for us this season. Welcome to the club. Next up, Finley Howes. He was with us last season, 56 games, 35 goals, 32 assists to give 67 points, 12 penalty minutes as well. I feel as though last season was a real breakout season for Finley Howes. Excellent to be able to re-sign him. Young player as well. He's going to get better and better. There's really a lot to like about this. He was a player that was concerned might have gone elsewhere, so very happy when I saw that he had re-signed. Third up is Scott McKenzie. So last season, 50 games played, 19 goals, 52 assists. So that gives a total, if I can count, of 71 points. Also picked up 65 penalty minutes. Scott McKenzie, another player who's been there for a long time. Always puts up good numbers. Going along at over a point a game. Exactly what we need. No doubt it's going to be a crucial part of the team in the upcoming season. Fourth, Zane McKenzie, another new face to the club, so welcome Zane. So last season he was playing with Milton Keynes Lightning, played 53 games for 4 goals, 9 assists, 13 points and 18 penalty minutes. So again, I think coming to Telford, it could be a good opportunity to perhaps get a bit more ice time than perhaps he had at Milton Keynes, and I'm certain he's going to put up some good numbers for us. And then last, but certainly not least, I've been doing it alphabetically, is Sam Watkins. So last season, 52 games played, 7 goals, 26 assists to give 33 points, 20 penalty minutes. Again, another young player who's getting better and better and better. Great re-signing, puts the club in a good position to have another good young British player. So that's confirmed signings as of Monday. 3rd of July. In terms of where we go in terms of sort of future signings and everything, there are still a maximum of 3 non-British trained players to be announced. There has been lots of talk across social media channels that a lot of people seem to be expecting both Jason Silverthorne and Vladimir Luka to re-sign. I would have no complaints if they did. We know what we're getting with them. Both players are at least 1 point a game, if not better. In fact, both are better than a point a game. So there will be good, strong re-signings. We know what we're getting. We know that they're going to put up some good numbers in the league, so be very happy with that. In terms of a third non-British trained player, my thoughts, certainly at the moment, would be that it would be a defenceman. With Goodison leaving, I think that's a big gap at the back, so I think that could be the way in which we take a look at it going in terms of bringing in a defenceman as one of our 3 non-British trained players. Anyway, enough of what I think. What do you think? How do you think the Tigers squad is shaping up for the upcoming season? How can you see us splitting the non-British trained players? Any players that you think that we could bring in? Let me know. As always, leave a comment. Also, please do leave a comment. Let me know how your team is shaping up for the upcoming season as well. Look forward to reading all of those. And then what I'll do is I'll be back next week, same time, same place. And what I'm going to be doing is putting together a Tigers squad from the players that I've seen whilst I've been following the Tigers. Sure to be slightly controversial, so I look forward to seeing you all next week. Bye for now.